up and running though. Post those so we can at least show that we are live of sorts here for this, right? Log out of that. And then let's do this. Let's get all that up. But we need to make sure it's saying the right thing. No. Hang on, there we go. We need to make sure it's saying the right thing for YouTube. We should be fine for Twitch. Oh, there are drops enabled for this. Interesting. I did not know that. So we're going to get that going. Save that there. Then we should refresh that. If there are, it's just like, you know what, you may as well. I mean, if you can get some bonus gear for this game here, which, again, thank you to Lurkit and for Nacon for, supplying a copy of this. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to look at Dragonkin the Banished. So this, it's a Diablo-like, but it's like dragon-themed, and, I like my Diablo games. They're so much fun. They're so much fun, and they're kind of something relaxing. So I saw this, it looked interesting. I asked, we're going to take a look at this. Let's see what it's about. It did come... I do have the base game here, so... But if you do watch this, at least if you're watching this on Twitch, there are drops enabled for this. So that's pretty cool. We're just going to shut that off. But I think... should be fine. There is an affiliate link as well for this if you're watching it on Twitch, and on YouTube it's in the description if you want to take a look at that. But that being said, just make sure all that's good. Okay, we should be fine for those. Got those going. Let's do this. I did try this for a little bit just to see if we could find good camera placement and everything, but we should be good for it now. There we go. Let us see what this has to offer. Nacon Eco Software. Now, neat thing with this is that if you're looking for this, there is HDR. We just have it disabled right now. You can't switch between performance and quality modes. By default, the game went to performance. So we're just going to leave it on there. And I think this audio should be fine with it. Hang on, we'll lower that to 70. And of course, between offline and online components. Now, that's one thing new with this, is that there has been an update where crossplay has been enabled. Now, I don't know anyone else that has this, so I'm just going to be playing it by myself. Story, no, and you're going to choose between story and endgame. We're going to go through the story, though. And we're gonna experience the story with this together. So let's play the prologue, shall we? Let's see how this looks. Now I know there is actually I believe there is a physical release of this on both PlayStation 5 and the Series X. I know Does It Play has done it analysis of the PS5 version, which is pretty good, but you also need a patch just to be safe for performance.
The power given to these creatures awoke in them only a boundless pride and an inexhaustible thirst for dominion. Shaken by this betrayal, the Eternal banished them to the deepest abyss of Dracomundus.
Okay, Dracomundus, there's the name.
In the depths of the earth, that they twisted into the monstrosities that we know today as dragons.
Well, I just noticed the hitching there.
More than ever by hate and vanity, the banished refused to admit themselves defeated. Through their voices, they persisted in corrupting humanity. Through their blood, they defined the land we call our home. From
yes, blood is dangerous.
Mankind would live in fear. Fear that one of the Dragon Lords, the most powerful of the banished, would one day return to the surface. With the support of his dragon kin, Sor Iknog succeeded in escaping from his
Sor Iknog.
And brave souls, guided by the light, rose up and vowed to push him back. Soldiers of the Order, righteous and faithful to the Eternal, who suffered body and soul after coming into contact with draconic corruption. Rare were those who remained impervious to the depraved whispers of the dragons on the outskirts of this gaping breach. One such person was Godefroy of Clairval,
Godefroy?
Grand Knight of the Order of the Eternal.
I was gonna say Godefroy, but obviously that's not right. But here we go. We start with a Max character.
The voice of the Dragon Lord blighted people's spirits and petrified their bodies, instilling terror and madness into those who heard it.
So he gets access to a flamethrower. Interesting.
Had a breach so vast been rent between the two worlds. It was here, at this wound between
okay, so he just runs and destroys. Nice. So that's how that works. But yeah, that uses the pool there. That's a good AoE. Okay, so that has a cooldown on it. Let me see what it does again. Okay, that's what it does. It shoots something. Eat the flames. There we go. That's honestly really cool and pretty useful.
Pitiful in their wretchedness, and too weak to resist the command of their new masters, they drank the blood of the dragon and gave in to depravity.
Well, that's what happens when you drink dragon's blood, at least it sounds like in this universe.
Thus enslaved, they were twisted into ghastly monsters, mockeries, dragonkin.
Hence the flying things we see, right? Okay, yeah, so that drains that meter, of course. That makes sense. burn everything. Because fire is great, at least in this scenario.
Filled with these fleeting embers of hope, a few brave souls founded an alliance to carve the first breach into draconic defenses.
Oh, hang on, I forgot to do that. Just because to get rid of the guy. That'll be good.
Here, the Dragonkin's power was strong. It fused
The
our world
source.
with that of the Banished.
Just a little excessive for that.
Godefroy of Clairval heroically broke through and shattered their defense barriers.
Yeah, it does stutter. You can definitely tell when it stops for like a brief second.
This act of bravery, a feat of the righteous alliance of men, allowed me to lend aid to the Knights of the Order of the Eternal.
Okay, so now she wakes up.
Me, Almantir, Grand Oracle of Pytho Durkan.
Almantir.
Blood, a human altered but not consumed by the draconic blood that flows through my veins. My sisters and I have powers given to us by the dragon, but our souls remain our own.
So at least it's not like corrupted by them. You just have dragon blood, but at least you can... Okay, yeah, no, that's a cool attack. Just hold in. So she's your magic class, more about range. But does have stuff that can deal with up close and personal.
Neither dragonkin nor entirely human, and afforded extraordinary abilities by our forebearers. By those who drank the blood of the only banished dragon to have ever repented before
Let's see.
the Eternal.
Again, I do like the armor designs, at least for these. These actually look really neat. Okay, so they rain lightning and then just do another drop. Like an after attack. That's pretty cool. Although this attack has relatively good range and it does spread more, so I feel like there's probably abilities you can attach to that. And that spreads. So that is a wave attack of sorts. Okay. That gives an idea of things. You know what, so far plays alright.
These few drops of draconic blood connected our thoughts to those of the dragons.
So they understand what you're thinking, basically, is what you're telling me. Do those, do that.
With that understanding came a vulnerability. We soon learned that we were at the mercy of their whispers. The voices threatened to consume us, with no hope of salvation.
Come on, there we go.
Our civilization fell alongside the blue dragon Pythodurkan, forcing us to live amongst men
Pythodurkan?
in the city of the Order of the Eternal.
Is that how you pronounce that? No, wrong way. We're going the wrong way. So it seems like the level cap is 50. But that X attack uses magic, uses all your magic pretty fast, but you refill it. But it does seem to refill itself pretty fast, which is nice. Okay.
Closer to the breach made by Sir Ichnog, Godefroy, fighting fire with fire, confronted the draconic hordes.
Yes, fight fire with fire. That is the best solution here.
I battled by his side, but my strategy was less direct. My draconic power allowed me to open up a passageway for the men of Nurogard, all of them prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice to save what remained of humanity.
Okay, so that destroys that barrier.
Once this invisible barrier had been breached, they knew that their lives would hang by mere threads. But these warriors from the north cared little for the uncertainties of our plan. A hero's death in the heat of battle with their enemy was the greatest honor that could befall them.
So a
Led by the
barbarian,
pale
basically, is what
dragon-blood
you're telling
Harold
me.
Truelson, the barbarian fleet had but
Yep,
one
there it is.
objective: to lure the enemy into the open sea and leave the path to the breach vulnerable. If a single vessel reached the coast, then this sacrifice would not have been for naught.
Speaking of that, there's your one vessel that makes it. Coincidentally, it's one of the
Harold
characters.
Truelson reached the hostile shore and avenged those fallen from the Toriel clan. The barbarians of Nurogard feared neither pain nor death, and they welcomed violence as they might an old and familiar friend. Truelson knew this friend better than most.
Yep, that's definitely a barbarian thing there, the spin move, right? You gotta have that. Same with that.
A select few, highly trained clansmen, risking their lives in the process, had successfully imbibed.
So that's like a call or
experience
something, give some
without
minor
succumbing
stat
to the
boosts.
corrupting voices. Among them was Truelson.
So far, the barbarian does have the most health. Just by quickly looking at the numbers.
To become a dragon blood barbarian, he paid the ultimate price and cast away a portion of his humanity. In exchange, he received draconic powers that he put to use for the Toriel clan, the Eternal, and humanity at large.
But is that worth it to sacrifice your humanity? I don't know about that. But at least not dead, so at least that's maybe one good thing out of this bargain, right?
No energy left.
No, your energy's back, dude.
The pale dragon blood had achieved his goal. The Alliance's plan, as unlikely as it was to succeed, could run its course.
Ice breath. So they can do that, I guess.
The barbarian waited for the signal that would tell him where to carve a bloody path through enemy defenses and lure the dragons far away from the breach. The Kongirati nomads, every bit as proud and as fearless as the warriors from the north, joined the alliance of men to
Kongirati?
help push back Sir Ichnog, the Crimson Dragon. Sitting astride their draconic hybrids, these tracker archers faced the dragons steadfastly and seemingly without fear.
So hunters,
Not one
basically.
would allow the enemy to make easy prey of them. Hides, wings, teeth, blood. For the Kongarati, each draconic monstrosity was not only a threat, but also a quarry from which they could gain valuable resources. And where others had begged and prayed for divine salvation, these nomads made full use of anything the earth and Providence offered them in order to survive.
So they use the land, basically, as their weapon, as part
My
of
master
their
tracker
hunt.
Eula, however, did not see things in
Eula.
such stark shades of black and white.
Oh, really?
Of all those who made up their number, she was the first to recognize the value of this eternal light. How long would her people be able to continue traveling freely if the corruption were to poison the entire world?
Oh, probably not for very long. So there's a melee for the hunter. But it's nice that the prologue actually gives you the option of, makes you play through all the classes, gets an idea of what to expect when you get there. That idea I like. Just try to avoid projectiles. Oh, that's cool. That's a way to cover a lot of ground. Yep, just like the rogue, or the demon hunter, I think, from Diablo 3. It kind of reminds me of.
I'm out of breath.
Don't worry, you'll get your breath back soon. It's refilling.
To seal this union, the Order of the Eternal entrusted her with one of their most powerful relics, a single, glimmering scale of light.
Oh, but even your basic attack
Each
uses that? At least for this
champion
case.
And the power of their light would be needed to push Sor Iknog back into the shadows.
There we go. Yeah, and there's a dodge. It's basically dedicated to the B button, but it looks like you can use the right analog stick. But that should be. There we go.
It was
Let's
up to
watch these
Eula,
cutscenes.
armed with her scale of light, to cast the invocation. She would then know whether she had been right to put her trust in the Order and in joining the Alliance.
Be careful. Let's see if that's enough to put the dragon away.
The power of the light was like nothing ever seen before. We heard the Dragon Lord howl into our minds, racked with pain and rage.
Nope. Yeah, dude, you are not stopping that convocation. Oh my god. You have a spear stuck in your eye.
So close to the Dracomundus, our souls suffered as from 1,000 deaths, but we held fast to our positions.
Come on. Come on, dude. There you go. Seal this away.
Inch by inch, the divine light pushed the corruption back into the breach. And it was thus that the banished lord saw Iknog disappeared once more into the shadows, where he would suffer eternal retribution.
Well, Saul Iknog is gone, thankfully. The world is saved. For
Once
now.
calm fell, we were all that was left, the sole witnesses to the feat accomplished by the Alliance of Men. But more than ever, we knew that the taint of draconic depravity still festered in the depths of the abyss, impatient to break free once more. Thus, from the union of men and their allies that stood together in the face of the draconic threat, an elite corps was established within the
Oh, he
reach
lost
of the
his arm. I
Dragon
just
Lord,
noticed that.
the Dragon Hunters.
Hence the Dragon Hunters. We are the Dragon King. So there's our prologue. Nice. That was pretty cool. So yeah, we can choose either the Knight, the Oracle, the Barbarian, or the Tracker. So the classes we just played. But I believe this is an Unreal game, so you can definitely tell with textures loading in, going from low res to high res. Let's see. That armor looks cool. That actually looks pretty damn awesome. Barbarian's also pretty dope. Why is that shaking? That might look the weakest out of the bunch. But again, something's shaking on our end too. So no character customization. That's fine. We'll go with the Knight.
Who knows? Perhaps the heroes that the Alliance of Men has been waiting for will be found among this unit's latest recruits.
But it does seem to have a little bit of a trouble. I don't know if it is with performance mode. Like, performance mode's fine, but... Well, let's see if it'll let us. Let's go to quality mode. Like here, for these, I would say definitely 60 FPS is the better option. Oh, here we go, equipment. So we'll equip that. And again, you can actually see it on your character, which is very nice. Oh, the camera just decided to randomly zoom out. Hey, Mr. Bongo, how's it going? How's everything looking and sounding, too? Sounds good, looks fine as well. Good. If you are noticing issues, let me know so I can try and fix it up. Nice. Again, like I said, if anyone notices issues with this, let me know so we can fix it up.
There they are. Nicely done, Song Khan.
Take care of yourself, apprentice. There are dragonkin gathered here.
These are the ones that killed Yorn's brother. I know their poison.
Let us eliminate them. We cannot let them establish themselves this close to Montesky.
Well, I don't think they're gonna have much success here, are they? There we go. That was taken care of, and that's not too bad to start with.
Is anyone hurt? Sonkan? Apprentice?
Okay, so it's not automatic scrolling.
Somehow. But what is this totem? It seems as though all the dragonkin were heading straight for it. Our apprentice was able to find us by following them.
Astria.
That
you're
scene, the line was
expert in
off with the
draconic rites.
subtitles.
Do you have any idea where they could have come from?
All signs point to this totem having been used for a ritual of corruption. And from the sheer amount of blood spilled here, we can assume they have enslaved
What is
a
this
host of
Timu
victims.
Diablo? Like I said, it's a Diablo like with
The
dragons.
statue is crafted from black willow.
But I
It
like
must
my
be from the
Diablo style
Jepsara
games.
swamp.
And it's
My
actually not
clan's
too bad.
caravans used to stop
How are
for
you doing,
supplies
Sen?
there before passing through your lands.
So far from here? Could the Dragonkin have carried this idol all the way across the plains?
There would have to be countless adepts among their number if so. We must warn the Council of Montesquieu without delay.
You too?
Given the
Yeah, I
scale
am a
of
little
this
bit. I had a headache
not be
throughout most of the
difficult
day,
to
so I took a little bit of a
Perhaps it would
rest.
be
So
best
that
to
helped a
learn more
bit.
about our enemy
And
before
taking something and
rushing in.
eating, so hopefully
If
it's
we are to
fine
root
now.
out a cult of this size,
Were you just
we
up
need
late
to
or just
avoid
lack of
making
sleep?
hasty decisions.
There would be one way to learn more about these creatures. A reconnaissance mission. If we send a small group, they may go unnoticed. A few skilled soldiers need only enter their lands and target their sanctuaries and camps. Then we'll see how they respond. We'd need to leave before reinforcements arrive from the plains. But this would allow us to gather information while also creating a diversion.
So be it. The apprentice will accompany Sonkan while we protect the borderlands around the Alliance. The apprentice will gain a bit of experience in the company of a tracker. All that leaves is the accolade, and to make him a dragon hunter officially.
Yeah, because we're just some random dude. So a hex grid system with this, interesting. So those empty spots could be modifiers beside it to give it better abilities. Hang on. We'll go back to 60 just to see. But at least it doesn't have to involve reloading the game. Oh, there's our flamethrower. But no, up to anything tonight though, Sin? Same with you, Mr. Bongo. You guys got any plans though for tonight? Well, let's upgrade our skills. So courage, attack, and HP. No, wait. HP. Require fuel, yeah. So the attack and armor, HP, and energy, block damage. Let's just upgrade this. Because I want higher damage. Just burn. Nope. Well, that was quick. No, wait, wrong button. Here we go. Well, we have a better weapon now. And a better shield. So there we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, well, no, we don't want to do that. There they are. They're those warriors
There's
we
not a
saw
moment to
earlier.
lose.
Oh, jeez. What is this map? Okay. Teleport. At least it's just... That's pretty cool. I like that idea. What was the design of the shark? No, we can't run through those hedges. Lame. That's fine.
The Dragon Kid number more than ever, and they are rapidly.
Please forgive this intrusion, councillors. Alas.
Yeah, sorry, we have to
Grand
cut your
Tracker,
conversation
I
short.
fear
We found
I
something.
do not bring the news you are hoping for.
Even though I know you guys are heroes, we have a
Speak,
situation.
As you ordered, we found the Dragonkin that killed one of our own. In doing so, we discovered an ascendant cult, one which swells in number.
Uh-huh.
They are practicing corruption rituals in the plains around Monteskai. According to San Kan, the idols they are using are from Jaxara. And the ground there was drenched in dragon's blood.
So much of it. And poison. Don't forget the
fear that
poison.
their intentions have been made all too clear.
They have come to desecrate the plains? This close to Monteskai? How have they been able to escape our notice for so long? We will need to act before they are able to launch an assault.
With your permission, Counselor, allow me to conduct a reconnaissance mission into enemy territory together with the apprentice. I know these lands well, since the Conqueror used to trade here.
2 hunters against an army of adepts? You cannot be serious.
Do you have a better plan?
The Dragonkin have flooded the plains, de Clerval, and redoubled their assaults against my clan. This hunter strategy would allow us to combat them on several fronts.
This is so. Allow Sun Can and the apprentice to gather information at least. I will oversee them, and if there is need for it, we will call them back.
Yeah, it's just better to spend a small crew than a big crew.
I suggest we put our trust in our hunters, Auspex.
And what of the apprentice?
He is ready, Auspex.
Then your plan will have my support. High Priest Cornelis, proceed with the accolade.
Kneel, apprentice. Today, before the Eternal, you commit to our fight against the dragons until they draw their last breath. To hunting those who serve them, to sealing the breaches to their vile prison of Dracomundus forevermore, to ridding humanity of their corruption.
Will it ever be completely gone, though? I don't
As
know.
a token of your sacrifice, please take this scale of light.
Oh,
Is a
ascending
relic
from the
of
heavens.
the Drakiel who, long ago, managed to banish these ungodly creatures together with the Eternal. It will protect you from the corrupting influence of their voices.
Yeah, last thing I need them is
Today,
destroying my
it will
mind.
make you a protector of humanity, a blade of the Eternal, a hunter of dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Arise, hunter. Non
Very well.
Draco sit mihi dukes. Let not the dragon guide me.
Hang on. I wonder... Because I know you can change difficulty or something. Because normal right
Come
now,
and
medium
find me
seems
at the
kind of
jail
easy.
Before leaving Monteskai. Since Sun Can and yourself will be on your own in the Jaxara swamp, we are prepared to offer you our support.
The Grand Tracker and I have pooled the Order's resources and Kongirat's expertise to give you a decisive advantage. To meet the dragon's strength with our own, we have raised the first tame wormling.
And we have taught it how to fight alongside hunters. It will make for a fearsome ally.
Grand Tracker, be reasonable. Nobody has ever been able to tame a dragon. This creature is dangerous.
You are right, to a point. Raising it was not enough. To control these beasts of draconic perversion, we needed to purify and subject them to the power of the light. We used blessed
I wash
seals
away
to
your
do
darkness,
just
or we do
that.
some kind of exorcisms of sorts, basically.
It is not their chains that keep them subjugated, Tracker, but rather our faith in the Eternal.
This wormling will accompany the new hunter. Your first mission promises to be a challenging one, and I am in no hurry to be called for a new accolade anytime soon. Innovation is one of the core values of our clan, Sun Can. I wager your opinion will change once you've seen this creature at work.
With all respect, Grand Tracker, I highly doubt it.
Oh, we'll see about that. Anyway, let's go do this. So what are our options? So the choice is not permanent, does not suit you. Return to the Watchman and the Jailer and choose another. Okay. Ice projectiles. Fire. Poisoning targets. Let's keep consistent. Let's do fire. A fire dragon.
This wormling will add its
Fire
power to your
wormling,
attacks.
sorry. Wormling.
Now, Hunter, let us rid ourselves of the cult that is poisoning the Jaxara swamp.
Okay, so that's what you do this for, because that links to... Oh, well, no, hang on. There we go. We'll leave that up there. Nope. See what's here. Oh. Oh, I already have that, so... Let's see what we got for skills. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. Oh, that's how you can sell stuff. We gotta go to this guy. Sell that because we already have it. And we'll go here. Let's do this. Now we can go across. We can continue. Let's go to the plains of Domistria. Or Domistria.
Keep an eye on your wormling. I don't like to see the Order getting involved in the clan's research. I often adventured in the Jaxara swamp, and I believe I know a village there where we can begin our search. Keep your scale close. The dragon's whispers are louder here, in Dragonkin territory.
Well, let's just see how well this goes then, shall we?
We must remain vigilant. This part of the plains has not been cleared. No doubt it will be infested with dragonkin. Damn it. We'll have to fight our way through here. Marauders have taken the village.
Yep, no doubt. Let's just try and take them out. Our dragon is level up. Nice. Or wormling. I gotta say wormling, not dragon. And now we've leveled up. Same kind of design?
The farm to the east is being attacked. I beg of you, please, do something.
Looters?
Yes, but they're not alone. They have monstrous creatures with them.
Dragonkin. They likely corrupted the Marauders, catching them unawares while they were looting abandoned settlements.
We were helping the priest restore the old stone gateways near the farm when...
Hey, Retro. How's it going, man? What's up?
We'll head over there and help him. Now flee. Head for Montesky.
And I appreciate it, man. I hope you're doing well. Red, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. You're now McBond. Welcome to the club. I'm glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. But just another chill day. Yeah, no, the day was just kind of meh at first. Wasn't feeling so hot, so...
The only civilian to possess a scale of light.
So we're doing better, though, now.
Killed while protecting this undeserving underling. We always found him holed up
there
in
we
the
go.
most sinister of places.
Another week of Spider-Man coming up. What are you doing for Spider-Man? Hang on. We'll just upgrade that. Let's upgrade our Wormling. There we go. Your next collaboration with Lululemon. Interesting. I normally like t-shirts, normally. Doing games I've been doing, and then I move on to Sleeping Dogs. Now that's a great game. If anyone hasn't played Sleeping Dogs, you really should. I'd recommend you get it from GOG because it is DRM free, and it is the definitive edition. Okay, so we got some good skills to use now. I also have the original game on Steam as well. Was a big help for me. Was it causing performance issues? Or something for you? Help keep my CPU stable for streaming it. Yeah, no, that's definitely a big thing. I heard Definitive Edition was supposed to be a little more stable. But again, it's been a while since I played that game. But I also have a physical copy of it. I bought it on PlayStation 4, I think. I have it for either I think it is PS4 I have it for, or Xbox One. Because I know there were some differences with that game, at least in terms from a technical side of things. We did level up again though, so let's go take... no, wrong button. Let's replace that. With that. No, we're gonna go back. We're gonna change that. Oh, it's a heal. I want to change those skills around. There we go. But you were able to stream it with ease, though? Because what happens when you go higher, though? Like, you can play it at higher frame rates, it's just stability issues, right?
By fire be cleansed!
On its uncapped FPS. Well, how high can your frame rate go? Just out of curiosity for it. Let's go with those. It can go up to 120 FPS max. Okay. I was gonna say, what happens if you try running it at 60? What does it do? Same thing? Yep, okay. Wait, what are you running for a processor then, out of curiosity? Having it lower is the best option. And you know what? The game runs actually pretty damn well at 30 FPS. i7-11700. And it's really interesting. Okay. I thought your CPU would be it shouldn't have problems with it. Its cooling system isn't the best. Are you just running an air cooler in it or something? Standard air cooler. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just running an air cooler in mine as well. I thought about getting an AIO when I was building this thing. I'm like, nah, no need. Yeah. Isn't all that good either, so. If you could afford one, would you get it? The airflow for that cooler and or your case? For ages. It's just at some point it'll happen, right? Also, when hardware is like not so ridiculously expensive either. Like, I imagine for cooling and stuff like that, it's not that bad. But it's still, the pricing for hardware is just ridiculous.
To me, hunters,
These villains have brought the Dragonkin upon us.
Hells, Jerome. Where's the rest of your escort?
I gave them the order to evacuate the villagers while I did what I could to buy them some time.
You mad fool. Think yourself a dragon hunter now, do you? In the Eternal's name, keep your distance.
When it happens, it happens, right? Yeah, that's all we can say. When it happens, it happens. It's just like, when can you? That's the question.
What are you doing here, Jerome? Restoring a gate, or so say the villagers? Don't tell me it's a gate of the Eternal.
Well, in truth, follow me and you'll understand.
But no, do you also play like Diablo style games yourself, or is that not really your
So,
kind of thing,
tell
Retro?
us what's going on?
The Dragonkin cast some manner of spell upon this gate. Nobody knows precisely what they intended to do.
I love
Aurelius
Diablo.
Cornelis
Yeah, no,
says
Diablo's a
they
lot of
may
fun,
have
and
put
for me,
it to
Diablo
twisted
can kind of
purpose.
be like a Zen
The
kind of
gates the
game. It's just
Eternal
kind of
are
like your
connected to
chill.
one another by the great light lapse, which the Order once
I still
used
need to get the
itself during the
expansion
time of the War of
for
Light.
Diablo 4 Lord of Hatred.
They were sealed when the Congarati trackers joined the
But I got
Alliance, so
this,
that their caravans
and
continue
you know
to
what?
be
This looks
found
really
around
cool,
unfair
and
competition.
I'm thankful for the
By doing
opportunity
so,
to show it
they've been
off.
able to preserve their
Also,
connection.
again, drops are enabled for this on Twitch,
Nevertheless, if the enemy
so you
try
could
to
get
raise
some
a
cool
closer,
gear for this game.
Imagine for a moment an army of Dragonkin descending upon Montesky.
We need to break this spell.
Indeed. And to do so, we need to reopen this gate and reconnect it to the city using a scale of light. That's why I was dispatched here.
I don't believe a word. The Council could never have approved this decision. Grand Tracker Eula would
Mainly
have opposed
lurking,
it.
but I always appreciate it. Anybody who lurks,
And yet I
I
truly did
appreciate
receive
it,
such
guys.
orders,
It
Tracker.
helps.
We cannot leave the gate at the mercy of our enemies. To rid ourselves of this spell, we will need to channel divine energy to re-establish its connection. Then, the Dragonkin will no longer be able to approach it.
I don't like this.
But you know, the idea of like
Decision
these
would have come
Diablo
from the
style games,
Council.
like say this, I also have
I suggest
Warhammer
we
Chaos
look for another
Bane,
solution.
and that game's
The
also
Dragonkin
pretty
have
fun. I
likely
enjoyed.
already
I
corrupted
liked
other
that
gates
game,
hunters.
and even
Time
Dungeon
is
Siege
not
back
on
in the
our
day.
side. I will explain our present situation to the Council personally. For now, it should be enough to use your scale of light to break the spell. This gate should then immediately
But this game just
link
recently
up
got
with
an
its twin,
update, I believe, for
Montesky.
crossplay. So if you own this on other platforms, you can play together with your friends, which is nice.
How magnificent. I will return to Montesky and inform the Council. If you discover any other corrupted gates, do not allow the Dragonkin to get close to them. Good hunting, both of you, and may the dragon never tempt you.
Sometimes
set off
easier
again.
said than done.
We have a cult and its adepts to dispose of.
Yep. We have shit to do, basically, right? Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Now, there's still things I gotta figure out with this, because there's like a lot more that's going on here. I'm just trying to understand its systems. You could say. But no, if other people do have this, like at least any of my friends that have this would definitely be fun to play, I think, with friends. But no, we'll stream for a couple of hours of this just because of the loot drops, so... What kind of gear? That's definitely a boost. No. Let's see. No, bandits, not cultists. Well, there is something there, so why don't we go check out that town, shall we? Provided there is something here. Even though the arrow is saying go in the other direction. Okay, that's just a nice view of things. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Nope. Okay, no, can't go in there. Not an invisible wall of sorts, but also like the cutoff of the map. Okay, now let's go head towards the arrow. Maybe there is something. Okay, so far so good. Let's see this. Oh, no. Let's do that one. I wonder if you can change the... Hang on. I want to change difficulty settings because right now medium feels too easy right now. Nope, that just reloads me back in. Ah, and it sends me all the way back to town. But at least I can teleport right to that with that portal we just made, so that's actually really good. Let me just check something here. I think I'm just missing an option here. Okay, you have to head back to town. Here we go. Change difficulty. Oh, wow. Okay, so it goes that far. No, no, no. We're not that insane yet. Teleport me there. There we go. That should be better for that. If I'm right, yep, no. Alright, let's try this. Like I said, if it still feels easy, we can always bump it up again. Well, that's definitely a bump up in challenge, that's for sure. Surprised we didn't have any feet armor, but we do now, so that's fine. And that gets us an achievement. And in the bottom corner, it looks like it does give you information, at least for your gear.
Not yet. I must prepare.
Nope. I'll take the bonus health, definitely. Yep, no, we're gonna leave it on this one. This is fine. There we go. No, okay. No, let's go the other way. We gotta go down this way. There's that. Okay, there we go. Yep, no, that skill is definitely useful. If it heals and also does damage to enemies, that's definitely worth it.
Getting ready.
At least I also don't have to worry about having stock for health potions.
I am out of breath.
Although we haven't hit the crafting system yet, even though we're getting all of these resources or crafting materials.
My strength fails.
Let's just see what this does. Oh, okay. That could be more useful than the shield rotating. The fire will cleanse the land, right? At least that's the idea here, I would assume. Ooh. So there's those. Okay, that's fine. Yep, no, that leads us to the next part, so. Nope. Again, I just noticed some of those cattle have wings. And I'm just like, what the hell? Just destroy all of the livestock, right? They're corrupted. What are we to do? Yeah, just leap across. There we go. Although, I don't think this corrupted cattle would make for good meat, right? You think? They're corrupted. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be destroyed. We'll have to go back to town eventually and sort out our stuff. But for now, I think this is okay. For now, it's okay.
We've crossed the frontier. If we were to remove our scale of light now, we risk falling prey to the dragon's whispers and the corruption that their words sow, and not even a single sign of combat. The people living here must have abandoned their homes, or worse. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
Over here.
That's a trap.
You're dragon hunters, aren't you? By the Eternal, please spare me. I'm human still.
You don't look human.
You've drunk dragon's blood.
Yep.
I don't know. It's been weeks since Dragonkin corrupted our water. Some of us have surrendered to it already. I hear our...
Their voices, you mean.
Voices. Those of the Dragonkin. That of the dragon. Oh, they're in my head. Save me. Please, please. Make them stop. I beg of you.
You can hear not only the voice of dragons, but also those of Dragonkin?
I hear them all, I tell you. The adepts and the hostages they took from Demistia. They'll never be silenced. Never. Always the
So there's
same
hostages.
words again and again. And the prisoners. Oh, the prisoners. They're constant attempts to break their spirits, to corrupt them, just like us.
Just like us.
You claim to always hear the voices of the Dragonkin. Have you overheard where they're keeping their hostages?
I hear them, but I refuse to listen. I don't want to lose my mind.
I'm afraid it's too late. There is dragon's blood running
Sadly,
through
it
your
is too late.
veins. You're lost already. But even so, you can help the others to escape your fate.
Am I going to die?
I will stay by your side. I will help you. As for the rest, don't forget those people that are dear to you.
You're right. I want to give them a chance.
We still know almost nothing about these Dragonkin. Where have they come from? What powers does their blood impart? Whose orders are they following? I'll watch over this poor soul and try to find out where the hostages are being held. As for you, see if you can gather a node, an egg, some corrupted flesh, anything the Grand Tracker may be able to study. We know little of the effects of Viridian Dragon's blood, and these corrupted appear to have gorged themselves on it.
Apparently, yep. Yeah, we'll try this. And we'll get rid of the right trigger one. Okay, so that's extremely close range. That could be cool. That could be useful, definitely. But I do need something to... And I haven't locked anything for those yet, so we can't really do anything with that right now. Loot or crafting stuff, that could be useful later. No, we're not going that way. We'll eventually have to go that way at some point, I think. Let's go up. No, wait. Is there something over here? No, okay. Well, now that I don't have a partner... Let's just go find the hideout. We'll just have to be a little more cautious.
I can't anymore.
So that thing explodes. Good to know. Nope, okay. More equipment. I know we should go up, but there is nothing there, at least. It doesn't lead down another path, so there is that. Oh, leeches. And some level ups, nice. Oh, hey, that's where you guys are. One thing I noticed with the targeting is that if you just keep holding a direction and if there's anyone around, it won't always move if it's behind your target. Oh, that actually breaks down your numbers. Interesting. First time, though? First time through? You're right about that, Guardian. We just got this, courtesy of Lurkit and the publisher, and Nacon, so big shout out and thank you to them. So, we're just running through this and seeing what's up. I'm assuming you're familiar with this game? But first of all, how are you doing? You've beaten the story, but it's fun. I was gonna say, I almost thought you were gonna say it isn't fun. What class did you play as? I'm playing as the knight right now. Same as you? Okay, so you're playing the knight. I do want to try out one of the other classes, like the witch, I believe it was, or the mage class. That one looks cool. Fire knight with an electric dragon. I just went double fire, but I know you can change your wormling. And those spawn into more little siblings. Interesting. What are you playing it on? As you see here, we're playing on Xbox Series console. What do you have it for? PC, of course. No, that's fair. And I'm pretty sure the PC version will probably be the way to go. But I do know they put out an update recently that you can actually do crossplay now with this. Because I guess that wasn't in the box to begin with. I mean, I played in early access. Okay, no, that's fair. So you had early access to this game. As where I'm playing it much later than that. But I will say, at least for how it is on the Xbox, it's actually not bad. Oh, I'm just gonna play that again. Never mind, never mind. There is a chest up there. We should get it. So I imagine the game changed quite a bit from early access to where it is. I have them all. I only use 4 of them. Like this one, I need a group of enemies for it, but I'll wait. But like this is more like if my health is low. Well, that's also good for health restoration too, I find. I use it for elites and bosses. That's where it would make the most sense.
I need to catch my breath.
Thanks to the wormling, yep. Well, let's see what we got for equipment. Yeah, I'll take that helmet. But yeah, running around with this, just fooling around with it. And I'm having fun with it. Like, I like my Diablo style games. Because like this, even Chaos Bane for Warhammer was really good. So there's that. The max level is 50. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, right? Okay. But there's no like Paragon leveling or stuff like that compared to Diablo? Yes and no. Okay. So kind of maybe the same idea, but doesn't work the same way as a guess.
My strength fails.
Personal attribute upgrades. Okay. I'm also guessing I haven't unlocked or found the relics for these yet. Hang on a minute.
I have no energy left.
Because I know you can, at least for these, like, you can add modifiers, but I don't think... I can't use them yet. Or am I just not equipping them right? Because I know I have some here, like abilities and stuff for that, but I can't really do anything with them right now. Unless I'm still early on. You can only have 5 skills, so it won't let any, and you can't equip worm skills that don't match your dragon. Which makes sense. Because they try to keep consistency with it. Because you wouldn't want to use cold with ice, and... I mean cold with fire, and electricity and stuff like that, if you don't have the skills equipped for that. What I meant to say. Yeah, no, I feel like there's more to this that I need to look into, but again, this is just a first look for things. But we're also going to go for a bit just because of, like, the drops and stuff. But I do at least want to play with some of the other classes, for sure. Like, Barbarian is always one that's never interested me, ever since, like, even Diablo. But I do respect it for what it is. I did not. Well, you know what? I appreciate you hanging out, though. And at least sharing some of your thoughts on this game. Because I will say, I am impressed with this. So, I even have the last teapot. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. I've heard that name, but why is it drawing a blank? Why is that name drawing a blank to me? I don't know. I'll look into that in a second here. Once we take care of this stuff. Good game, time travel. Let me take a look into that quickly. Oh, this. Okay. I have seen this. I've just never played it. I've heard of it. Okay, so I have heard of it. Now, after seeing it now it makes some sense to me for it. But no, like I said, the ones that I am, like, done before, so like Warhammer Chaos Bane, at least of this style. That was actually one of the first games I got when I got my series console. And I do like me some time travel in some games, if it's done, like, interestingly enough. I'd say. But no, tell me about yourself, though, Guardian. Are you a streamer or a viewer? What do you do on Twitch? Let's see. There we go.
I am out of breath.
At least that's an easy button to press to go back into town. So I do like that. We do upgrade our jeweler. But we need to do our mission objective. Now this kind of surprised me, is that there's this kind of skill system, or at least the ability to upgrade your town. Dr. Sun Khan. Oh, you're down there. Never mind. I should have looked at the map some more. My bad. But can we... Yeah, right, we did have upgrades, so... We'll just do that. There you are.
I'm happy to see that you came out the other side alive. Give me the flesh sample. I will take it to the Grand Tracker once she is finished with Meridius Cornelis. Follow me.
I never doubted your common sense, Grand Tracker. I knew we would be able to find a compromise.
There's no point in trying to flatter me, Meridius.
Mm-hmm.
We have returned, Grand Tracker.
Did you complete your mission?
We identified the location of the Adepts. These Dragonkin are capable of communicating through thought, like bees from the same hive. We took care to take a few samples before heading further into the swamp.
You've shown excellent initiative, hunters.
Normally I would do that
This may
too,
well
but it's
allow
just
us
for
to
the case
learn
of stream and
more about
everything.
these monsters
And for that, we're gonna
and
let these
powers
play
of
through.
corruption.
Plus, it's also a nice
We don't
little
have much
break
time.
from
A
combat and
villager
stuff.
told us the Dragonkin have taken hostages, and he showed us where they're being held at this
But I
very
noticed like
moment.
one or two
We
times
must act without delay.
when hearing the dialogue and reading the dialogue, it doesn't match up.
How were they able to tell you this?
The Dragonkin had corrupted the swamp water. The poor soul had dragon's blood already flowing through his veins. That was how we discovered the mental connection between the corrupted.
Grand Tracker, if the Dragonkin were behind the disappearances you told me about,
But I'm also
then
guessing the game is
dispatched
relatively
planes
long as well
are
for what it
heading
is,
straight
right?
Into danger. Worse yet, if the enemy can organize from a distance.
You are not wrong, High Priest. Sun Can, return to Jaxara at once. I'm tasking you with finding and freeing the hostages. Keep a low profile, do not take any unnecessary risks, and try your best to bring them back alive.
Yeah, I figure we're gonna have to go back for
As
those
for you,
hostages.
Set off and see if you can find my trackers.
Oh, no,
If
that's
they are
not my
still alive,
job.
you will find them in the plains close to the hamlet of Pont Noir. Once
I almost
you're
read that
done,
as Point Noir.
return to the Jaxara swamp so you can assist Sun Can.
Okay, so find people.
Show me your map, and I'll show you where to find us.
There we go. Let's go. Even though it doesn't look like it. So scale may not be completely representative here, but no, like for me right now, it feels of good size. It doesn't feel like insanely huge or anything like that. It feels manageable. Ooh, chest.
Catching my breath.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, shield. Let's change that. No. No. I'm keeping at least the armor, like the gauntlets I have. Those are so much better.
We've been betrayed. The Dragon Kin have destroyed the bridge. We need to push them back, no matter what.
I can't say more.
See, okay, that's where it was relatively useful. It probably has different skills. Yeah, it probably does. Well, this village is done. I should be saving that ability for when I get to... Oh no, I'm just trying to save the city.
A dragon hunter. Providence has sent you to us. Mont Noir threatens to be overrun.
Flee from here, Dragonkin. These lands belong to mankind.
Dang time. Why would you want to? I don't know. Well, I mean, save Montescali. I mean, all hail the Dragon Kings. I must be one with dragons. Become the dragon. Right?
There are too many. Every man for himself. Get out of here now.
Choose a gift. Okay, I guess I got all of that. Get those when reaching endgame. When reaching the endgame, so they've made it a little bit earlier now.
We're indebted to you, Hunter. All we expected to face off against her was marauders.
Maybe the next time I do that.
Delivering hostages to the corrupted for months. But faced with Dragonkin, we had no chance. These fanatics tried to keep a low profile up until now. Once they sensed their cover was blown, they didn't even try
The next
to
time I'll
hide.
take a look into that, if I wasn't happy with the options I
We'll
had.
return to Grand Trekker Eula now. May your hunt go well.
Welcome to Dracomundus Purgatory. Okay, so Challenger. You know what? Let's try it. We're here. Yeah, like some of the art is really cool, like, and some of the shots, like that looked really cool. Okay, yeah, no, gotta stay out of this. There is something it looks like I missed there. Yeah. I think I need to keep moving up. Let's keep moving through this void. Projectile flurry. Am I missing something? I feel like I am. Yep. Yeah, no, now this skill is actually very useful right now. There it is. We gotta just head to that. This was added in 1.0. Or with Ravenous Weapons. Yeah, Ravenous Weapons apparently was also new, so. You know, first time there, it'd be like, let's just try it. Let's see what nightmares ensues. And it'd be like, okay. But no, hard's proving to be a challenge, which is good. We were doing medium, because medium felt a little too easy. Oh, physics, yep. Just fly off that, thank you, both of you. Wait till you get to the dragons. Well, no, on normal difficulty. I can't speak for this one right now. Because right now this is proving to be a challenge, which is a fair challenge for me, so. Maybe when I hit enough level, then I'll just raise it again. Slowly raise it up one by one. But that's for later game, right? No, we don't want that. I'm not going to pick up that piece of equipment.
I can't.
You need to come back here. There we go.
I was only able to save a handful of prisoners. Most of the rest had already succumbed to the dragon's call. I will lead them to safety. You continue the search.
Alright, then I guess we continue on with this.
If any of the hostages shows even the slightest sign of mutation, kill them without hesitation.
That's a little
There's
harsh.
only one outcome for those whose bodies have already been corrupted by dragon's blood. As soon as I'm done, I'll take a gate of the Eternal and join you.
Sir, you need to go. There we go. So far, so good. So far. I can't speak for what's going to happen later, though, Guardian, but no, I think I missed. What do you do on Twitch, if you don't mind me asking? I always like meeting new people here and chatting it up with them. But let's see, go this way. But for those of you that haven't played this and are curious about it, there is an affiliate link, at least on Twitch, here in the chat. There's also one, if you're watching it on YouTube, whether live or in the archive, in the description.
The Eternal, haven't you? We saw the flash of light from here. Don't worry about me. I'm out of trouble now.
Let's see. This way, this way.
My strength fails me.
Flee from here, Hunter. The master of the Dragonkin is somewhere in the swamp.
Equals the same, but I'll take a damage increase? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that.
I'm out of breath.
Where do you think you're going? Right? No, not that way. We'll go this way because there's two, and then we'll go back for the other one that way later. What is that in the water?
No. Out of my head, dragon!
Stop speaking to them, dragon. They don't want to talk to you.
I have no energy left.
Mithril? If I read that right? Oh, no, Muriel. HP increase and healing, but... No, that's worth it for that jump. No. We'll just leave that. I don't want to do that for now. Ooh, that could be useful. Let's see. Panoramic Shadow, take that. No. We're not going to do that. Let's go this way. Hey, Justin, it's going. How are you?
How can I ever thank you, Hunter?
Get out of here. Just stay safe and live. That's good. What are you up to, though, tonight? No, wait. There was stuff down that way. We're gonna head that way. Not playing anything tonight? I could use that, but I like the barrier thing. The Wolfenstein bundle. What does that consist of? New Order and Old Blood? Like the ones from Machine Games? Or is it a different Wolfenstein bundle? Because I know I think there's a few Wolfenstein bundles, I'm just not sure which ones exactly. Go this way. From New Order to Youngblood. Okay, so it's the Machine game. So New Order, Old Blood, New Colossus, and Youngblood. Do you also get the Season Pass as well for New Colossus? Or is that separate? Because that's something I don't have for New Colossus. Ooh. Cleanse this of corruption. And is that going to be your first time playing them? Because I have played through New Order and through Youngblood. I played a little bit of Old Blood and I haven't touched New Colossus yet. Oh, Wolfenstein 2009. I know there were rumors of it at QuakeCon about it getting a remaster of sorts, but I guess those never came to fruition. But I would love to see Wolfenstein 2009 re-released. I think it needs it. You can still find it out there, though, but I know hopefully the copies aren't too expensive for physical. But I didn't mind 2009. I did like 2009, but it's been years since I played it, so... So I kind of want to go back and play it again. Oh, if they do, I would buy that too. But who knows? Maybe in the future. Maybe they'll do it at some point. Because since Microsoft owns Activision, and Activision has a license, or at least the rights for that game, but they also have like its software as well and everything. Still upset about what happened with it, with the job cuts and stuff, but... You even have the old ones, so you have Return to Castle Wolfenstein, you have 3D, and Spear of Destiny. Okay, so series playthrough when then, Josen?
I can't say more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because Spear of Destiny was the expansion pack for Wolfenstein 3D. So series playthrough when? Is what I was asking. Another teleport. Yep. So, well, now that you have... Well, with the exception of Wolfenstein 2009, which you still got to get your hands on. Yeah, I don't see why not. If you're up for it, go for it. Do a legacy stream? Yeah, do a legacy stream. Because why not, right? Just upgrade that for the dragon. Well, because I want to do another playthrough of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. It's been years. Yeah, and we're doing like a series playthrough of Doom on here, and I'm also going to be ranking them as well. Yep, I'm taking the long route to get there. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to teleport back. Were you thinking about doing the same thing? I might want to do it for Quake as well after. With the Wolfenstein bundle. Oh yeah, so you have episodes 1 through 6 of Commander Keen. I'm assuming that also comes with Keen Dreams as well. Because I haven't played those games in a long time either, and I almost thought about getting it too. From GOG. For Keen.
Curse this dragonkin. The dragonkin.
Hang on, I need to talk to this person.
They are up to something. They've gathered the other prisoners in the mire, perhaps 100 paces to the east, at the bottom of the platforms.
Okay, there we go. Will you let me teleport?
One of
Yep.
us, we are him. One of us, we are him.
Join us, basically.
I can't anymore.
One more. Just one more. There we go.
My strength fails.
Okay, as long as you... Yeah, because you also have to factor in, do you have rage? Okay, here we go, so... Hang on. No, no, no. An id Software game. Do you have the... Do you own rage? There's driving aspects to Rage, but it is still a first person shooter. Energy regeneration or skill costs? Let's go with that. I can always change that later. I mean, the Barbarian class might. I think the Barbarian class does.
Bless you, Hunter. Alas, the other prisoners did not survive. We saw their remains. They suffered the same fate as Egbert.
Unfortunate.
The poor soul prayed all night in hopes of being rescued. For the love of the Eternal, get us out of here. I don't want to die.
Your scale of Miriel, Hunter. Does it give you the power to open the gates of the Eternal?
There's one not far from here. It is near where we were being held captive. Follow us.
I'm just checking something here. Oh no, I'll do that later, so. The Quake Legacy? Well, we're talking about this game, Josun. Where since we were talking, since Rage was mentioned, but no, Rage is a video game. Maybe after we do Doom. Yeah, maybe after Doom. You found us.
Has the matter been dealt with? The Dragonkin are no more?
No.
Oh no, Hunter. Not yet. These fanatics obeyed the orders of a dragon that roamed the swamp.
Maybe that's the thing I saw in the waters there.
Victims' corpses.
Head back to Monteskai. You'll be safe there.
And you? What will you do?
We will need to destroy the eggs of the dragon in charge of these abominations. Only then will we be able to prevent an invasion.
The Dragonkin will do all they can to stop you. It's as though they are as one with the dragon.
You don't
What
say.
one sees, all see.
I very much hope so. For now, do as I say. Take this gate, and remain in Monteskai until instructed otherwise. The dragon will likely fight with all its strength to protect its eggs. Do you feel up to hunting down your first trophy?
Well, we've made it
Let's
this
turn
far.
the Dragonkin's voices against them. I'll lure them into attacking me at their shelters. Once the path is clear, make the most of this chance and destroy the eggs. I'd wager the dragon will know as soon as
But you
we
know, if
take
you're
its
gonna do an
treasured
id
eggs.
legacy playthrough,
Once it shows itself,
Josun, make
face it
sure
down
you
before
like
it can
Rage
call
is
for
definitely on that list.
reinforcements.
Besides id Quake, besides Doom, Quake, and
I'll
Wolfenstein
come and
games that
lend you a
they've
hand
done,
as soon as I'm able to clear a path through.
and the Commander Keen stuff. There are always other games too, so you might want to take a look into see in their backlog what they got, right? Another panoramic shot, nice. Again, these are very Assassin's Creed-esque. Or very Ubisoft-esque for those. But I think those are really cool. Let's see. But yeah, Guardian, where are you at for those at least drops right now? No, we don't want that. Let's see if we can at least complete this. Somewhere else. Almost done though. No, 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 no. I'm also trying to get them myself, so I'm gonna wait. We're gonna keep going for a bit though, so. There's one set of eggs. Okay. Let's keep going egg hunting. But no, as I said, I did see physical copies of this out in the wild, so I kind of want to get it. Because again, I like owning my games. Physical media is important. I may need to head back to town. So let's just do that. Nope. Okay. I think I have a kind of an idea. I thought you could slot them into the same spots. No. You have to slot it beside them in order for that to work. Or to get any perks or benefits of what those do, right? Oh, there's another group of them? Come on. Oh no, there is something up there. Yeah, that's another panoramic. Now let's go this way. Actually, maybe we'll just drop some stuff. There we go. Good thing you can't fall off. That would have been real bad. Let's see, this way. We're making progress. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, we did unlock more. Nice. Yeah, I think I have an understanding, at least a better understanding of how that's working. So there is depth to that system. I just have to figure it out. But that's actually still pretty cool. Oh. No, wrong thing. Get that back to level 2. Let's try this. Everything is all connected into the same universe of sorts. If you think about it.
One of us. You killed one of us.
Yeah, they're not happy about this, about what I'm doing. Are they? There we go. There's that.
I have no energy left.
No, the health is fine. Dude, the health is fine. It's okay. And we just found another panorama. Or panoramic shot. Actually, wait. I don't know if I activated this. If I should do that. But we're close to a level up, though. I need just a little more enemies to deal with before we do that. Can you guys just drop some more, please? Or is it not gonna let me? I might just say screw it. Nope, never mind. There we go. Oh wow, that's a big boost. Yeah, I'll take that HP loss for that. Okay, now we can go. Now we can go in and do that. But no, I think if you look into the tree, I think they're all connected to a degree somehow, Josen. Like Commander Keen, BJ Blazkowicz, the Doom guy. I'm not sure if Ranger is, but I feel like Ranger is as well. Cutscene. Dramatic entrance.
Catching my breath. My strength fails me. I need to catch my breath.
Stay out of that range.
Catching my breath.
Just torch the dragon. That's the best idea here. There we go. Yeah, but if we're following like timeline for things, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I want that. Where did these things come from? Oh no. That's not good. So maybe he forgot his name and how to talk. Maybe. I mean, that could be a fun fan theory. Shit.
One of us. We are me. So, you have lost the Dracul scale that kept you safe from my powers. The scale from that traitor, Muriel, who preferred to remain subjugated under the yoke of the Eternal. How alone you must feel, Hunter. Do you know just how many supposed heroes have already won the scale that now belongs to you? To Valen, Atir. I wonder whether I am the only one who remembers their names. You are nothing in the eyes of the Eternal. Join me. You will never be alone again. You will matter. You will be one of us. I am Kalorang, Dragon Lord of the Jungle, and I'm dying to find you again. Your flesh and your bone.
Hunter, snap out of it.
Are you gonna wake me up from this nightmare, please? Thank you.
Good to have you back with us, Hunter. I'm afraid you've been called to appear before the council. Hurry up and pull yourself together. You must present yourself at the hearing, quickly.
Okay, now that's my storage thing. You know what we're gonna do? Before we do that... No, we'll sort that out later. Let's unlock all of these things, though. Is that a giant... What? Okay. Never mind. I won't ask questions. Okay, so there's stuff we can do. We're just unlocking more and more as we go, so... I probably shouldn't have sold all of that, but that's fine. I know that for next time.
And this dangerous incompetence Grand Tracker. It was a priceless relic, you hear me?
Find me another hunter capable of facing down a dragon in single combat. Only then can we talk about incompetence.
Hunter, you lost the Dracul scale we entrusted to you. One of the rare relics of the noble Muriel. Discovered here even before Montesquieu had been founded. For centuries, these scales have guided us through the shadows. The transgression you have committed is simply unforgivable.
Even if I was attacked?
You are not deserving of the title we bestowed on you. Henceforth, I recommend that you be stripped of your rank and replaced immediately.
Are you aware that this hunter was responsible for defeating the most powerful dragonkin we had ever encountered? or that he had discovered a dragon that had kept its existence from us until now. What more could you ask for, de Clairval?
So you are coming to his defense? This feather-brained fool nearly corrupted themselves. Where is this confidence in him coming from, Hunter?
I've seen him at work, facing the dragonkin that led the cult in the swamp. I've seen him resist the corruption against this new banished lord, despite having lost the scale.
They did speak to us and was like, please join me.
May the dragon never guide me. That's the motto we live by, isn't it?
This hunter also rescued several of my trackers, freed hostages, and gathered essential information for us. It is not so much whether we are able to trust him that is the problem, Auspex, but rather the lack of trust on your part.
I appeal to you, Meridius. Would you show such clemency towards the guilty party as these two?
I have faith in the Eternal, who would not have granted him the strength to triumph against such a dragonkin if he was not, at the very least, worthy of being given a second chance.
So be it. And what will you do about the scale that was lost because of him?
The hunter will be tasked with finding the scale that he lost. In the meantime, he will be entrusted with the scale held by my servant, Diliculum Jerome.
At least they have my back. At least some of them. Okay, so you earn points for that stuff.
That was no easy task, winning de Clairval over. You realize he has much more weight than the three of you combined.
I'm not blind, Sun Can. But you'd be better off staying out of politics. You're a dragon hunter. Try not to forget that. Don't allow yourself to get distracted from your mission.
You've come for the scale, is that it? Here it is. I'm entrusting it to you, since the hunt demands it. Please, take good care of it.
And everybody just stands still while the dialogue is happening.
Hunters, our research, our ability to push the dragons back, all of this rests on the scales of Miriel. We cannot, you can no longer afford to make any mistakes.
You must recover the scale, no matter the cost. Do not let the dragon that almost enthralled you last time take it from you.
For all we know, the dragonkin may not be able to touch the scales of light. Touching one would cut them off from their master's voices, and they would be instantly consumed. Let us hope yours is still in the spot where it was taken from you.
Do not underestimate the intelligence of dragons. Such obstacles will not stop them if they manage to cast a spell on the gates of the Eternal. Who knows for what foul ends they could use our relic.
For anything,
Right.
basically, is what you're telling
Nobody
me.
knows how far the jungle of Kala reaches. The cult you disbanded in the swamp may have been nothing compared with the threat now facing the Alliance.
Let's meet again in the jungle of Kala. I had to purify a gate of the Eternal to bring you back to Montescae. That will be our starting point.
Wait a moment, hunters.
Make it quick, Meridius. We're short on time.
Once you have tracked down the scale of Miriel, bring it to me before meeting with the Council. With one of those relics, I can prove at least one of my theories relating to Dracomundus. But say nothing about this to Auspex de Clairval.
Why would you not trust
the council, man?
Everyone knows that you study the Dragonkin already.
Oh, it is not the Council that worries me. It is Auspex de Clairval that I would rather keep my distance from. Too often he appears to meddle in the affairs of anyone who does not blindly obey him. I had to move heaven and earth to convince him to let me study our enemy. And I fear he will prove to be just as inflexible on the topic of the Drachial scales.
Very well. We will do what you ask, Meridius.
Okay, so now we can do that. So. Let's try this. Take me to where we need to go. Let's see if we can go find that piece, right? Before we can make an enemy of the council or something, right?
Let us go and inspect the place where you fell. It is possible that the Dragonkin will be there waiting for us, since the dragon knows that you lost your scale.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm following you, but you're not really leading us anywhere. You're only going where I'm going, though.
There are Dragonkin prints all over the place, and your scale has disappeared. De Clairval was right. They found a way to seize it. We must learn how they did it, and where they headed next. Dragonkin, we've walked right into a trap.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to go further back, they did make Catacombs 3D.
Well, they know we're here now. There's no longer any doubt about that. There are human footprints among those left by the Dragonkin. These monsters have no doubt tasked an uncorrupted prisoner with carrying your scale for them.
Catacombs, I believe.
Let's see if we can follow their trail.
I think it might be on GOG, though.
These prints are small indeed. No doubt those of a child. Creatures must realize they are very much easier to persuade than their elders. They make use of their innocence.
Oh, you gotta hold it down. Well, that's the first time that's happened. There we go. COMBS. It is. It came up before Wolfenstein 3D. You could say it was like a predecessor.
These ruins. There's an old rumor among my clan that these are the remains of a city built at the dawn of time. Nobody knows what caused it to fall, nor...
So it's definitely something to look into. It's not one I've actually played myself, but I have heard of it, and I've never actually gotten my hands on it. Let's see. Come on. You're just gonna run through the enemies? Okay, fine. There we go. There we go. Come on, dude. Come on, Sun Khan. Yeah, just throw everything. Come on. It's on GOG. Okay, is it on sale right now on GOG? That actually reminds me. I want to check something on GOG quickly. Okay, standard price. Because I had something in the cart, and I think it's expiring on sale soon, so... Again, look at those plants fly. Dude, where are we going? I don't have shadows myself. Do you also have the Chronicles games? Yeah, I don't have Shadows. Shadows is the one I'm missing. I'll have to get it at some point. And I think I'm also missing... I have Valhalla actually on Xbox. I don't have it on PC. But, you know, I want Shadows at some point. Ooh, better shield, but I'll have to take a look into that at some point. Are we getting any closer though, dude? You've just been leading me into encounter after encounter. And I don't even know if you're attacking either. You're just kind of standing there. There we go. Now you're doing a little bit there. Wormling has leveled up. You need to get back here. Hang on. We need to talk to our buddy. Hopefully he's found some information now after all of this tracking.
The Dragonkin tracks stop here, almost as though magicked away. Unless they themselves walked into a trap. A trap set by those who once lived here. If these people had dragon blood among their number, they could have placed enchantments upon the city to protect it. And I doubt the Grand Tracker knows anything about it either. Jaxara is a little-known land. Let us explore the ruins and see if we can't clear up this matter.
Okay, now he's kind of attacking. But we have an arrow and we're just gonna head for that, so.
I can't stay more.
There we go. No, okay, fine. To me, I don't care. I don't care. I just want to play it. I hope it's better than Valhalla, though. Because I tried playing a little bit of Valhalla, and it's just... I don't know. But also, Ghost Recon Future Soldier is free right now on Ubisoft Connect. And if you don't have Wildlands, that's also worth picking up right now. Or Breakpoint. What's free? Ghost Recon Future Soldier. And I know Wildlands and Breakpoint are like 90 plus or 95% off or something. Because I have Future Soldier, at least on the Xbox, via back compat, but I know that has it's a little bit glitchy. Hopefully the PC version is a little bit better, or a little more stable. We're going to find this thing. We need to find this scale. I don't want it falling back into the dragon's hands, which it already has, but we need to get it back. Well, hopefully it's a little more stable now. And I've heard Shadows is actually very good on PC. Oh, yeah, now we're just seeing enemies pop in. No, I don't have Ubisoft Plus. I did try it for like a month or two. It's just like the Rainbow Six subscription. But I'm like, nah. For me, no. Well, here's the way I look at that when it comes to some things. If things require a third-party connection, so like for example, Ubisoft games or even EA games, for instance, and you need their launcher, and like Steam allows you to buy it, I normally try to cut out the middleman, and I'd rather just buy it directly from their launcher.
This inscription mentions the people of Jaxara. It makes use of characters much like those of the Kongarati alphabet. It seems we share some common ancestry. I cannot decipher everything, but it appears to be about a brutal invasion with much bloodshed. The wording is...
And like, so in the case of like the Ghost Recon games, like even for Wildlands and stuff, like if you need the Ubisoft Connect app to play it, you may as well just get it from them instead. Cut out the middleman for it. So you don't have to go through Steam and then load up Ubisoft Connect and then do that. But I know for some, like with that, you don't need it anymore. Once you get it from one store, you have access to it permanently. Because I think that was the case with Need for Speed 2015, because I bought it through the EA... No, I bought it through Steam, but you still need the EA app to play it. Which, by the way, buy all the Need for Speed games. Anyone watching this, if they're still on sale, because they're on insane prices. Especially Hot Pursuit Remastered and Even Heat. I think they're on sale through Steam right now, but it's better to get it through the EA app, I would say, because it uses that launcher to play the games. I still do, but it's mostly some of the older stuff now. Like, I did pick up Battlefield 6, but I haven't played too much of it, though. Which, by the way, we're going to be doing a Most Wanted playthrough of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. We'll probably start that next week. I know I have too many.
Here, it is still referring to the war, but also corruption and dragon's blood. The city's inhabitants likely tried to push the invasion back by training elite warriors. Dragon blood, perhaps. They could be the very same ones who created this spell that is blocking our way. I'm afraid what follows is ineligible. Let's press on.
Ooh. Panoramic shot. Since we haven't found one. There we go. But I also know some of the games I have are duplicates because I own them on multiple storefronts. But I would say if it's on GOG, then I would buy it again, especially if it's something I like, because I want DRM-free copies.
This fresco may explain everything. Dragonkin.
Mm-hmm.
Cover me while I decipher these inscriptions.
Same thing
They
on
list what
consoles
happened
as
in this
well.
city.
Like, I may have duplicates, because sometimes there's minor differences between the versions, but also, like, if I have it on PC, and if I want a physical copy... Oh, wow. Okay. No, he left me. I didn't even notice. I should get to him. Where are you, dude?
I need time. So the Order brought on the downfall of this civilization. And nobody knows about this, not even Alaric. I'm certain of it. What else could Declare Val and Cornelis be hiding from us?
More than we
At the very
think.
least, we now know about the purpose behind these illusions. The lost civilization scattered statues throughout Jaxara. We'll need to destroy them to break the spell. What's more, I saw the fresco mention unknown lands, in the heart of the forest. The region is far more vast than we thought. We need to pick up speed. The Dragonkin have made off with your scale of light, and taken a child as their slave.
I honestly don't know. I want to say it's almost close to 1,000. But I think we'll save it here. We've been at this for a while, and I was mostly doing it for not only just to show off the game, and again, big shout out and thank you for Lurkit and Nacon for this, because that's awesome, but also for the drops too. So hopefully people have gotten the drops. I mean, that's how much I own. In terms of installed, it's not that I don't have them all installed, but I do own quite a bit. I'll say that. But I think we'll save it there, at least for now. But hopefully this gives you all an idea. Hey, James, how's it going? But hopefully this gives you an idea of at least what this game is about. It's actually pretty good for what it is, a Diablo-like, but just with dragons and stuff. And it's actually kind of got a cool vibe and everything. I definitely would recommend picking it up. For sure. If you... It's on PC, PlayStation 5, and the series consoles. And it has been updated recently with crossplay now, too. So if you guys pick it up, let me know. And then we could, you know, try and play this together. I think that would be fun. I do have an affiliate link, at least that you've been seeing on Twitch. But if you're watching the archive on YouTube, you can find it in the description below. But with that, yes, I did. Does it look weird to you? Or is it just odd to see a shaven me? for that, you would say, James. Maybe a little bit surprising. You just noticed now? Let me guess, surprising, right? Hang on a minute. Just checking something here quickly, that's all. But yeah, no, we did. Maybe just a little bit. But yeah, no. Like I said, for this, go pick this up. If you can, it's definitely worth it. Again, thank you for Lurkit and Nikon for this opportunity. Check it out yourselves. I would appreciate it. Following the affiliate link, but thank you all for watching. I did watch that, and it is interesting. Also, the light does help a bit because I have a light right there for it. For it, Justin. But no, the Demon gameplay, that actually looks interesting. It kind of reminds me of Diva a bit, but an interesting change, you would say, for Overwatch. But no, I think I'll try to be on tomorrow because it doesn't look like there's restrictions for it, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and stream something tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you all. Until next time, though, stay safe, and I will see all of you in the next one.